So I was feeling a little DIY today, and I cut this to give, that whatever, that off the shoulder kind of look, effortlessly kind of look. And I wanted to snatch in the waist a little bit, honey, but no, I can't find my needle and thread. I don't got no sewing machine, girl, because and after this I decided, oh my god, let me cut some of my jeans. I only cut one pair, only one set of jeans. I butchered it a little bit. It's fine. It's no worries. I don't really care. But I can really like fuck with this kind of look or whatever. And yeah, I was gonna add something else to what I was gonna say, but it's just irrelevant. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. And we have the King of Cups in reverse. Guarding yourself from something, protecting yourself from something, defending yourself from something. Protecting yourself from something that feels very emotionally unstable, emotionally imbalanced, shall I say, with the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups both in reverse. What's the Seven of Wands about? What are we saying with the Seven of Wands? The Four of Pentacles, yeah, that's like a withholding kind of energy. It's a conserving energy. The Four of Pentacles naturally focuses, on saving up, conserving. Can also be withholding. It has a very frugal kind of energy, right? So just conserving something, holding something close to your chest, either in a good kind of sense or in a frugal kind of sense, whatever it may be here, right? We have the Fool here at the top though, and then we have the Hierophant. What's the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups both in reverse about? Because they just feel connected anyway, nonetheless. The Sun. So something you've healed from, nonetheless. We have the beautiful Sun card here. We have the Temperance card there. We have the Magician there in reverse. The Temperance and the Sun, the Temperance on its own, alchemizing something. So yeah, there's an energy of just like having healed through something. And a sense of anticipating something new, especially with that Fool card there, right? The Sun card. It's a very optimistic energy. You know what I mean? Yeah, where am I going with this? I mean, the vibes feel pretty good because it just feels like of blocking something out and not willing to engage with something any longer. Certain kind of dynamic when it comes to perhaps relationships with other people. Yeah, look, the Temperance card is back again. The Ace of Cups. We have the Five of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Three of Pentacles. And I like that with the Five of Cups there in reverse. It's like not dwelling on the past anymore, not crying over spilt milk anymore, right? Not like sulking in a corner, you know what I mean, of thinking about just like all the things that went sour or whatever, right? Because on the other side of that, with this Ace of Cups, it brings something new. There's an understanding that like in general, like our choices hold so much power, right? And when you make that choice to do something differently, to get yourself out of some kind of cycle, when you make that choice, because we find ourselves in cycles anyway because they feel the most familiar, you know what I mean? I'm getting really hot. And when things feel familiar or whatever, naturally that brings comfort, and it also brings a sense of control. But choosing to go against that kind of shakes things up a little bit, but you got to be the Fool, you know what I mean? And with that Hierophant card there, there's understanding that like, I mean, these cycles, whatever, that we find ourselves in, it's not just like happening for like no reason, you know what I mean? Like it's reflecting something to us. It's reflecting whatever is happening internally, you know what I mean? So let's just get one more because I don't really feel like I need to really drag it out. It's pretty much in your face, babe. We have the Moon card. The Moon, the Hanged Man at the top, and the Five of Swords, and the Justice card there in reverse. Well, naturally, the Five of Swords, the Justice in reverse, and the Moon, that just kind of just feels naturally very sneaky. I want to add another one with the Moon. Justice in reverse again. The Two of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups there. And let's just get one more because let's just make it a 3. I love 3s. And the Four of Cups there in reverse. Bro. And the Seven of Cups. So much just like deceptive, sneaky energy. Of course, naturally the subconscious as well too. What do I want to say with this? Why am I suddenly at a loss of words? Or whatever. There's a recognition of naturally seeing something for what it is. And what it is something that is just rooted and grounded naturally in deception and illusions. It's something that satisfies a fantasy. Where is this fantasy coming from? Right? Whatever this thing is as well too with the Moon and the Seven of Cups, it affirms or replicates something that happens subconsciously, right? And our subconscious naturally plays a role in the patterns and the cycles and the loops, whatever, that we find ourselves in. But there's understanding that whatever it is, it's not rooted in the truth with the Justice there in reverse, right? Four of Swords, like laying something to rest, whatever it may be. Yeah. The King of Swords there in reverse. Ooh la la. Yeah. I'm not even in the mood to talk about, like, and this, when I, girl. Because I already know where this is going with the Seven of Swords there. Oh my God. I guess I feel like I want to end this all off by saying as well too, when things feel like, you know, very turbulent as well too, and like very chaotic, with this Page of Pentacles, with every loss brings some kind of gain, right? And you're more than capable of allowing an unfortunate situation to work out in your favor. But the Page of Pentacles is a student, right? Like, and you recognize something. You've seen something already all happen before, and again and again and again. And this recognition has made things less murky. The Death card. My favorite card in the entire world. The Death card. Whatever this thing is, there's not much of a significance to you. Like, it's the energy of you don't even care. You know what I mean? Because with the Four of Cups there as well too, in reverse, you're not dwelling on behind you. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's healing, you know, with the Three of Swords and everything. Something has come up to the surface, and naturally it makes it, you can't ignore something that is so blatantly like right there, like in your face. You know what I mean? You can choose to ignore it, but it only gets louder, or you can choose to feel it, whatever it may be, and that makes it easier to, you know, naturally propel forward. And of course that can be very triggering as well too, when embodying whatever it is that you're embodying, whatever it can be triggering for people who benefited from you being in a avoidant kind of state, or you know what I mean? But nonetheless, it's of no matter to you. Just vibe, just have fun.